to the channel. I am in the Monaro, as you can see, and I'm heading out to Phat Guts garage. No, Phat Guts Racing, sorry. And going to, I'm taking the Monaro there for a bit of drag challenge prep. So heading out there and going to sort out a catch can, and I've got the tow bar for a parachute mount. So yeah, heading out there now for that. But yeah, just cruising. But yeah, no, it's good. It's just cruising. So, loving it. Alright, g'day guys. Welcome back to the channel. I am at Phat Guts picking up the Monaro, and I'm here with Dan and Sam, and we're going to go through what the lads have done while it's been here, and then I'm going to take it back to the shed. Also see what they've got sort of floating around their shed and what they're doing. Good.
How you going, guys? Dan here, Phat Guts Racing. Just show you what we've done on Charlie's Beast here.
Yep.
So we made a bigger overflow tank as he had a few troubles with the recovery, and then we just had to move catch can, adjust a few of the lines.
Yep.
But
No, it looks absolutely awesome in there. Looks like it's supposed to be in there, so that's what I probably should have done from the start. But anyway, things get don't happen the way they're supposed to. But yeah, that's it. And then we'll go to the back. So this is all for the drag challenge prep. So everything we've been doing is all for drag challenge at the end of the year, and apparently we've got to have one of these because now it's going to be moving a little bit faster.
yeah, we better make sure you can stop and come back in one piece.
That's it.
We've made the parachute mount fit into the tow bar, so it's nice and easy.
Yep.
You can have your tyres and your fuel and everything in the trailer, and
That's
then
it. And
pull it off and whack that in, and off you go.
yeah, so basically in another video I had I bought that off Gumtree and another bumper, so I've got that one. I want to keep that one nice, so I bought another one that came with this, so I can make it all nice. And yeah, so just got to paint it. It's blue, but we're all set here, and the lads have looked after me and done a killer job. So that's where we're at with that. But let's see what the lads have got rolling around in here.
Yeah, you can have a look. There are a couple of Tiranas.
Yep.
I can only show you the underneath of this one, but
Yeah. This is it's going to be a very, very nice car. Big dollar car, this one. But
Big
very
power.
cool. Big power. So
and all engineered, so you will see this in the near future.
yeah, can't show you too much of that one, but yeah.
Then we've got another Tirana we're building
Yeah.
with Paul Pavlou's there,
Yeah.
and yeah, this is one serious drag car.
I remember seeing this has sort of been going for a couple of years now, and it's pretty mint.
Yeah, it's starting to move ahead in the right direction.
Starting to come now. A lot of hours have gone into this one, right? Straightening it all out and putting all the new stuff in it because it came to you in pretty banged up shape, right?
Yeah, it was a bit on the piss.
So
So we've straightened all that out now, and
yeah, absolutely. That's immense. That's a big turbo.
sure is. I think it's a 98 mil.
98 mil. Oh, I could use one of them. Oh, that's awesome.
Why not? Then we've got a VG Valiant we've been building for a while.
Yep.
It's actually got
Does have a Hemi in it, but
yeah, we'll pop the bonnet.
stick car too, manual.
Yeah, 6-speed.
Yeah, bloody hell.
It's got a 4-link in it now, so no more leaf springs.
Bloody hell. Look at the size of this thing.
Yeah,
That's wild, isn't it?
took a bit of playing around to squish that in there, but we got there in the end, and yeah, the customer can have it back soon.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm very keen to see this.
Yeah, it should be one sweet car.
This is what's that for?
They're for the brake. So we've we've got wheelwood pedals mounted.
Yeah, I
under
saw
the dash.
them. Yep.
So we've put the reservoirs there because there's no room under the dash. So
Yeah. Okay.
we
all
do
right.
have another one, but we've got a not customised the bracket to fit the third one for the clutch.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That looks clean though. Very neat.
Yeah, we try and keep everything nice and simple, you know.
Yeah, well, as you can see, what you've done in my car anyway looks unreal. But this is going to be very cool. Absolutely, it's going to be a weapon too.
And it's got Apple CarPlay and aircon and everything in it.
Of course it does. That's the sort of stuff you need, isn't it?
That's it, all the important stuff.
All right, well, huge thanks to these guys here for what they've done. I mean, they did it in a pretty timely fashion, and not that I needed it straight away, but they smashed it out of the park, and can't thank them enough. So check out Phat Guts Racing and see what they've got to offer. They do some killer work. So cheers. All right, guys, I'm back here at the shed with the Monaro, and I'm going to start getting into some stuff. I'm going to take the charge pipe off, also manifold, and if I see how I'm tracking, then I'll try and remove the coil pack there, and see if they fit through to the under the dash there. So that's where we're going to get a little bit of heat out of the leads, and we don't burn them up for drag challenge. So that's what I'm going to do. And then also got to change the rear. I'm going to swap the fuel system over with this what is it now, AI one that I've had for a while. I bought off Mick a little while ago, and it's a cool bit of gear, and so this should quieten it down a little bit and be nice and look nice and neat in there. So that's another thing. So I've got a few things to do, but I'm just going to take it step by step because I'm not too sure what I'm doing like normal. I've got a rough idea, but yeah, so I'm just getting into that. Also got the Motion Raceworks steam vents to help cool it down. So that's why I'm pulling the manifold off and whatnot. So these will go into underneath here. I'll pull these out. So that's that there. All the vents and whatnot. You see that? So I've had them for a while now, and I'll have to watch a couple of clips on YouTube to see how they go in, but we'll give it a crack, and anything I do wrong, I'm sure Mick will fix from Paul Pavlou. So let's get into it. All right, so I managed to get the manifold off, and now I'm starting to do the vents. Mark's popped in to say hello. He hasn't been here in a while, so it's nice of him to come past and say hello. And yeah, so I'm just going to get into this and see how we go. This is the manifold. I sort of forgot all about these little things here, and I'm mucking around, but all these bolts were like finger tight, so they must have had a loose. It's probably means I should probably check over a bit of shit every once in a while, and yeah, do that. But now I'm going to start pulling all this stuff off, all these off, that one off. Yeah, I've got to undo that bolt there. That hose should come slide off. Yep, but that's where we're at. Looks like an absolute mess. What do you reckon, Mark?
Yeah, she's a mess. It's not you, mate.
That's about right. All right, so the vents are in. As you can see, not too hard really. I was pretty surprised and watched a little video on YouTube from the guys from Motion Raceworks, and yeah, it's pretty easy. So got that in there. Now I'm going to go home. It's late and the dogs are probably wondering where I am. So I'm going to leave it as it is and hopefully come back tomorrow and tidy up a few other things that I said I was going to do. Thanks to Mark for coming down, saying hello, helping me out as well, as he always does. But yeah, till tomorrow. All right, another day, and I'm back in the shed with the Monaro, and I've got the vents in, like I said, but I'm going to sort out the coils now and see if I can move them into the cab under there. So we're gonna, I'm gonna get into that. All these are pretty much tightened up. So that's nice and symmetrical there, I think. But yeah, so I'm gonna get into that now and just keep ticking along. And also I wanna try and, I think I'm gonna take the black off this and try and get a bit of shine on it, because everything else is nice and shiny. And yeah, so I might as well do that while I have the time. All right, so I've managed to pull the coils out, get all the leads, wrap them through into the cabin here. But there's just a couple that are just a little bit too short, so I've gone and undone the dump pipe. I've jacked the car up. I've just put a story up on Instagram, reaching out to everyone. I need a hoist, and to see if anyone can help me out with pricing and whatnot, so I don't have to lay on the ground. And I've been meaning to do it, just haven't got around to it, and I was like, perfect time to do it, because I'm mucking around with all this stuff. And yeah, but what I want to do is this one here that is tucked in, it will focus, can't quite see, it's just in there. The front two are quite short, and then the back two are really long, so I might try and swap them around and see how that goes, or try and find a better way that makes it closer, and then I can put them all up without making new leads. So we'll give this a go. So these two here are sweet, they're really long. It's just these other two I've got here, there and there, aren't quite cutting it. So maybe if I can swap these around, these two at the back. But the only thing is, as you can see there, we've got a hard line pressing up against that one. So yeah, that's a pain in the ass, but I'll see what we can do. All right, so I've managed to sort that out, well, to a point, but one of these is it was looking a bit average, so I just trimmed it off and yeah, got it all sorted. And I think I've got some laying around here somewhere, but I need to go see the boys at Pavlou and get the right tool and crimp it and whatever to do it, because that should be long enough to go into there and reach down here. I've got power steering fluid everywhere, which is awesome, but I've got an appointment to go to, and that's going to do it for today, and might get back into it over the weekend. So let's do it. All right, guys, I'm in the shed, only here for a couple of minutes because we're going into lockdown tonight, and we're not allowed to train or some bullshit. So the smartest thing the AFL can do is send us to Victoria, where there are more cases than there are here. So getting on a plane in the next couple of hours and going to Victoria for lockdown. So, but yeah, this is where I got to on the Monaro, so that's going to be it. I was just slowly sort of hooking stuff up and getting it all back together. I got all the stuff I needed for new leads down there. But yeah, it might be a little bit of a halt on this video, so I won't get to roll racing this weekend. And yeah, a bunch of other stuff that I had planned is obviously not going to go ahead. So, but I do have some other stuff coming, so I'm just going to finish this video like this. Pretty frustrating because the rest of the world is sort of opening up and doing normal things, but we're still here fighting over vaccines and all this other crap. So, but anyway, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you soon.